Hey Soul Squad, welcome back to my kitchen. It is Friday. It is what? TGIF day. And guys, you know the weather is changing. It feels so good here in the DMV area. We're going to be like 74 degrees today. And I hope everybody enjoyed their Friday. Be careful. Welcome to all my new customers. And when I say customers, I mean to the flour. You guys been ordering this flour. Oh my God, it's been so amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video I did with lovely Mimi. I know I did. I had so much fun. She was such a down-to-earth, wonderful person. Welcome to my new subscribers. I hope you enjoy my channel. I hope you like the food that you see. If you're new to purchasing the flour, I hope you enjoy it. And if you like to send me a picture of whatever you made, you can follow me at SoulfulT Flour on IG. So guys, let's get ready and make this cake. You saw the title. There's a quick story behind this cake. It's called a prayer cake. And it's called a prayer cake because you pray on top of it, I believe, because before you put it in the oven. Anybody know recently my uncle passed. And a couple of weeks ago, we went to the funeral. And at the repast at the church, you know, we had the repast there, the food and everything. And you know, the church ladies, they be cooking. Can't nobody cook like they cook. And they the one that did our repast with my uncle, and they had it was this amazing cake that was there. And the cake, I was like, this got to be a homemade cake, you know. Sometimes you can tell the difference, but these days you could doctor up stuff and, you know, make it taste homemade, but it still had me so food. So I pulled the lady to the side and I asked her, told her who I was and what I do, and I love cooking, and this thing was so amazing. I said, can I have the recipe? She said, sure. I said, okay, I need to write it down. She said, you do not need to write it down. I said, I'm not going to remember. She said, honey, let me tell you. She said, it is Duncan Hines butter cake mix. I said, this is box cake that everybody's liking? She said, this is Duncan Hines butter cake mix. She said, follow the instructions. She said, instead of using water, use half and half. Add some vanilla, add the butter, and she said, go for it. And then she told me how to make the frosting the same way. 2 cups of powdered sugar, a stick of butter, vanilla, and half. When I tell you this thing was so great, it was so great. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to eat sweets, but you know, we kick off. But that thing was so amazing. And so when she was ready to walk away, I quickly grabbed her and turned around and said, oh, what's the name of the cake? She said, it's called a prayer cake. I said, a prayer cake? And she said, yes, ma'am. And I said, she said, pray over it before you put it in the oven. So guys, we're going to put this cake together. Even though it is a box cake, sometimes they can go wrong, even for me. So we're going to put this cake together. We're going to do a little prayer over it. We're going to put it in the oven and hope I get the same results. And I hope you will too. So let's make our Duncan Hines butter gold prayer cake. Oh, I don't have no eggs. I mean, I have to have that, don't I? And I need 3. Let me get my eggs. I'll be back. Got my eggs. Make sure your butter's at room temperature. I took mine out the night before, last night. Vanilla. She said add some vanilla. She said a teaspoon, so I'm going to do a teaspoon. I don't have to measure, because I pretty much just eyeball everything, guys. And it calls for 3 eggs. Now, if you want, because I know a lot of people separate their eggs, put them in another bowl, because you want to make sure you have a good egg, and you hate to crack your egg over your bacon, whatever you're doing, and it be a bad egg. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But guess what? This is a good time. I have a good egg. I'm going to preheat my oven to 350, guys. You got to do that. And then she said just use half and half. So, I'm going to shake this up. Use the amount of half and half that it say water on your box. I've been baking and cooking for so long, I eyeball everything. Nice and smooth. I have my round, my bun pan, my butt pan that I'm using. My oven is on 350, guys. I'm gonna sit this right here like this. I'm going with the baking spray. Use the flour and butter and flour, but I think this is so easy. This is the lazy way for me. Yes, my oven is preheating, and this is quick. It's simple, and yeah. So let me place it in my oven. And I want to get these desserts out the way because when the summertime comes, I don't do a lot of cake baking just because of the heat and the weather. Because again, I tell everybody I don't have central air in my home. So yeah, I switch up my menu in the summer. Not a lot of baking at all. So I have another cake to get out the way too. At least 2 more. Okay, so I'm going to tap it for air bubbles. Oven on 350 is preheating. Look, I'm not the best person to pray. I don't even know if I pray right. I know that I just talk to God. Whew. So I'm going to do what she told me to do. So let's get started. I know this is a box cake. I know sometimes it could go wrong. So I do pray this cake come out just the way the young lady made it at the church. On that day we laid our uncle to rest. May he rest in peace. I like to thank God for my mom and my family. Everything that she's going through, help deliver her through that. Thank you for all the gifts that you have bestowed upon me and my family. And Almighty, I don't know what to say, guys. But yeah, I just talk to him when I need to talk to him. So I'm going to put this cake in the oven. And I pray it come out great. Amen. We'll be back when this cake is done because I'm going to show you how to make the frosting. Cake is done. It looks good. Out the oven. Nice and cool. So let's flip it. Ooh, beautiful. Well, it's dark on one side, but hey, it's moist. It smells great. So, we're going to set the cake right there. I got 2.5 cups. Ooh, I got the flour all over. Not flour, what's it called? Powdered sugar all over my shirt. Got 2.5 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going in with unsalted butter. 1 stick. And going in with a teaspoon of vanilla. Now guys, this is the part where that I'm going in with the heavy cream, but the thickness depends on you, how thick you want it, how thick you want your frosting. So I'm doing about 3 tablespoons. I left the thing all the way over there. So let me put the flour everywhere. And I guess you could do this in 2 layers. This is a bundt cake. You know, the church ladies love their bundt cake. You know they do. I meant to turn it down and get it on. Okay. So I'm going to use my spatula just to stir it in and off the wall so the bowl is smooth. Look at that. I like that. So now the cake is still slightly warm, but it's not like overly warm, if that makes sense. Warm enough for this. Well, cool enough the frosting. I meant cool enough to frost it. And look at that. So, I am not the best person when it comes to frosting a cake. I tell you that all the time. Ooh. It's a prayer cake. We prayed over it. It's an easy cake to make. Just because it's a box cake, it doesn't always come out great. You know, a lot of people out here can't make box cake. So this is an easy cake to make. My frosting skills, my icing skills, to be determined. But it's quick. It's simple. The frosting is nice and creamy. Not gonna win no contests. But I believe flavor-wise, it's gonna do what it need to do. So I frosted it. It looks great. And anyway, these type of cakes, you know what you do. You slice them up. So guys, it's not pretty at all. But it's my kitchen. My kitchen my way, your kitchen your way. It's a prayer cake. It has been touched. That's all I can say. So, is it the prettiest thing I have ever done? No. But I like the concept of the cake. It was so good the day that I had a piece at my uncle's repast. And the church really came through. Is it maybe a bit too much frosting? Maybe it was still a little bit too warm. But hey, it's a Friday. You got something sweet. Try for your Sunday dinner. You want me to cut it? Shall I cut it? Hand me the plate. And you see a knife? Oh, there you go. Let's cut right on the edges. Cut smooth. Oh, look at that. It's a prayer cake. It looks wonderful. It looks so buttery and rich. And it smelled awesome. Oh my goodness. Guys, like, share, subscribe. Until next time, I hope you enjoy this video. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. Yeah, TGIF. Be careful out there and have a great weekend. See you Saturday on the couch.